Thank you, Jennifer. Continuing now on our theme of finding alternatives to access healthy and affordable produce, the district's Stephanie Bethel is up next to take a look at a more do-it-yourself approach.
A time-honored way to have fresh vegetables from a source you know is by growing your own. Sounds simple enough, right? But what if you don't have a place to plant a garden or the expertise and know-how? You can still find an option open to you right here in Las Vegas.
This place is Tonopah Community Garden. It's Las Vegas's first public community garden, and it was started in March of 2010, and it is where we are learning how to grow food and teaching how to grow food. The biggest purpose of the community garden is just bringing the community together. I'm so amazed at the different age groups, the races, the different religions, the different ages. Everyone just comes together for the purpose of gardening, and we are all working together as a community. It is just so incredible.
How the garden works is simple. People can lease their own spaces and grow food for their own families, or they can just come out and volunteer and help grow food for the community at large. Everyone is welcome, groups, businesses, or organizations.
When the garden started in March of 2010, we had no funding. It's basically just ran by volunteers, donations, and the Southern Nevada Health District heard about the garden and called and donated funds to the garden. They actually bought a plot and they wrote a grant, and they were able to donate from the grant funds that they received for going green. So it was truly an inspiration for them to help, and it definitely helped us to grow.
Located on North Tonopah Drive near Bonanza and MLK, the garden fills a void in the community. The Tonopah Community Garden is located in what's called a food desert,
meaning that there is just not access to major grocery store chains where you can get fresh fruit and vegetables on a regular basis in a large variety. And so one of the biggest purposes of the garden, and what we envision it being utilized for, is basically an outdoor produce department for the people in the community, so that every day they can come and pick fresh, chemical and pesticide-free vegetables.
The garden offers more than just plants and herbs. The biggest attraction is the livestock.
The garden currently has 2 baby goats, a boy and a girl, named Sage and Pepper, and we also have about 15 chickens now, which lay eggs daily, and we are getting green eggs and brown eggs, so it's really a treat for the visitors.
The garden teaches more than just Vegetable Gardening 101. It features guest chefs who offer demonstrations about how to prepare the produce that's currently in season.
Well, one of the greatest things about Las Vegas is that we have a really long growing season, and the garden does operate year-round. We have here in Las Vegas about a 360-day growing season, so we're growing and harvesting all year round.
The Tonopah Community Garden is always looking for volunteers and donations, things like paint or wood or compost or anything related to gardening. Its location and hours are available at its website, tonopahcommunitygarden.org, or at gethealthyclarkcounty.org.
The garden has been such an inspiration to everyone who has come to the garden, and I just encourage any and everyone to come and visit us. We would love to share what we have learned. We also don't mind going out and teaching other neighborhoods and groups how to grow their own food if they're interested in starting community gardens all over the valley. This is the first public one. We need about 100 more, so we just ask everyone to step up and let's turn this city green.